How you been?
I'm doing good. It's been a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
I went back over your book today, I'm a Soldier Too, the Jessica Lynch story by Rick Bragg, and I was just kind of flipping through and remembering some of the parts. And on the wounds, her right arm, and this was from the accident in the vehicle near Nazaria, her right arm was shattered between her shoulder and her elbow, and the compound fracture shoved slivers of bone through muscles, nerves, and skin, leaving her right hand all but useless. Her spine was fractured in two places, causing nerve damage, and left her unable to control her kidneys and bowels. Her right foot was crushed. Her left leg had broken into pieces above and beyond the knee, also a compound fracture. On and on. Very, very serious injuries. Do you still battle those today?
I do, yeah. And I still, because of the back being broken and the nerve damage that, I laid there for 9 days without having any treatment for that. I still have no feeling in my left leg, so I'm required to wear a 90-degree brace that helps me walk, and I don't know, it's become part of my life. I get up in the morning and I put it on.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any chronic pain?
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of pain, but I don't know. I deal with it the best that I can, and really I'm just blessed to be here. Overall I've had 21 surgeries to fix and refix and just get me to the point that I'm walking and still here.
Mm-hmm. Do you have to have any more surgeries?
I do, yeah. I'll probably always have to have the right foot. Every couple of years, the doctor, he likes to go back in and shave off, some bones where it's hard to explain, but some of the fragments and stuff fall. So he likes to go in and shave and refix it and break it and try to get it to where it works best for me.
Mm-hmm. Jessica Lynch is with us. It's been 10 years since her rescue. So get us caught up. You have a daughter, Dakota Ann. Tell us about her.
I do. Yeah, Dakota is 6 now. She's doing wonderful. She started kindergarten, and she's my true blessing. She's what keeps me going, my inspiration.
Mm-hmm. How so?
I mean, every time I feel like, crying or I just want to give up, I look at her and I think, you know what? She's what keeps me going. She's worth striving on for.
Mm-hmm. And you're in graduate school, correct?
Yeah, I'm getting my master's in communication studies at WVU, and looking forward to hopefully graduating.
Yeah, I hope. What are you on course for to graduate? And it's in education, right? And your master's in teaching?
It's communication.
Communications, okay.
Yeah, it's in communication, and I should be able to graduate hopefully next summer. So I just started the program. It's a 2-year program. I just kind of into it. So it'll take me a while to finish up, but I should be able to by next summer, fall.
And you were teaching for a while?
Yeah, I'm a substitute teacher. I love that, but I wanted to have my master's in something different.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your work. I know you've done some work for WVU Children's Hospital, and you have the Jesse's Pals program. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Jesse's Pals is an organization that I started there at WVU Children's Hospital, and essentially what it is I, when I go to like appearances or something, I will ask, instead of money, I will ask for people to donate stuffed animals or blankets or anything that the children inside the hospital can use. It's been real successful, and I try to give as much as time and money that I can to the Children's Hospital.
Mm-hmm. Jessica Lynch is with us, 10 years since her rescue. Do you stay in touch still with, I know one of your dear friends did not survive that attack, Lori Pestawa. Do you stay in touch with her family?
I do, actually. I just seen them last week, or the 23rd, because that was the anniversary of the ambush. So me and a couple of the other prisoner of wars, we went out to Arizona and spent some time with her family and her kids. And, it's amazing to see how much her kids have grown Her,
Mm-hmm.
she would definitely be so proud of those kids.
How old are her children, Lori Pestalozzi's children now? Do you know,
Yeah,
roughly?
they were 3 and 5 at the time. So 10 years later, now they're 13 and 15, and just they're beautiful, beautiful kids.
Do you tell? I mean, so you're in a unique position because you were such close friends when you were in the military. Do you tell them about their mom?
I do actually. When we were out there, we had some good times and laughing about some of the crazy things Lori and I did as roommates, and just some funny stories that the kids can relate to, and they love that. They love listening to things that that their mom did, crazy crazy things,
Sure.
stories. But and they just enjoy, I guess, having me to be able to relate to them and be able to tell them those stories.
Yeah, I mean, it's a way they can remain connected with their mother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And is it this evening you're going to open the exhibit at the State Museum?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
tell me about
From six,
and tell me about that.
yeah, from 6 to 8 tonight, we're going to have a reception at the Culture Center. I'm just going to kind of speak a few words, and essentially, I donated a bunch of items from the past 10 years to the museum, so those will be in place up until probably, November, Veterans Day. I loaned them. But yeah, I will be there and just shaking hands and thanking everyone for their support. And I don't know, it should be a great, great evening.
Yeah, that's this evening at the State Museum in Charleston from 6 to 8, and there are a lot of items that have been donated to be as part of that exhibit. What kind of things did you give them?
I've learned kind of a little bit of everything, things that people have given me. My medals are there. Just it's a little bit of crazy things, but yet sentimental items. So I mean, it's a little bit of everything from my award medals to my Daytona 500 jacket. So you will see a little bit of everything. But we thought it was just kind of a good mixture, and hopefully people can just kind of have a good time and look at the items.
I would say, though, that tell them you want that jacket back, Daytona 500
Yes,
jacket.
absolutely.
I need to get that back here in a couple of months after you look at it. All this, Jess, you've been doing all these interviews. You're on the Today Show, I think, today, and you just everybody is doing now the 10-year anniversary, which is expected. Has that been okay with you, or has it forced you to go back to and talk about? Now, I haven't talked to you much about it, frankly, today. I've talked about what you're doing now, but to relive a very, very difficult and painful time in your life.
Honestly, I mean, it's part of my life every day. I mean, there's not a morning that I don't wake up and think, what I went through. Just putting on the brace in the morning. I'm thinking, geez, if only that wouldn't have happened. I would be putting on high heels or something now. But just everyday life. It is a reminder. It is. I think it's always going to be a part of me and a constant reminder of what happened that day.
Mm-hmm. Has it been, over the 10 years, have there been any particular low points? Why did this happen to me kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially when I was out in Arizona, just talking with Lori's family and realizing, why did this happen to me, and the survivor's guilt of why did I get to come home and not Lori or, some of the other comrades that were killed that day. It's hard, but you got to find the good out of everything and just drive on.
I thought, too, again, going back, and I read your book when it came out, 8 or 9 years ago, and then going back through today, I really I admire the honesty of you and also of Rick Bragg in the book, because at the time, you were portrayed in a very heroic way. And I think that you coming to terms with your injuries has, in fact, been a heroic and difficult struggle. But you were very candid about everything that happened. You didn't try to portray yourself as some gung-ho hero. And you were very honest about how scared you were and how badly hurt you were and how much you just wanted to live. And I thought that That was very candid and a very honorable way to tell the story in a very honest way.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've tried my best to get the true story out there of what happened that day. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm always going to have criticism of people, not wanting, not wanting me. Oh, geez, how
Not
do I
wanting
say
to,
this in
not
a
wanting
nice
to.
way?
Well, go ahead. You can say it.
No. It's just, I have those, haters that will always criticize me and everything that I do. But, it was important to me to make sure that I got the story out right. And, I didn't want to take credit for anything that I didn't do. And I've never once said that I was a hero or that I did any of those things. So, just for me personally, it was important to express, that no, I never did any of those things. And, I apologize to, all of my comrades for I guess making it home and them not.
On a lighter note, great part, just again, I was flipping back through this where you talk about when you went to boot camp. Drill sergeant, where are you from, recruit? West Virginia drill sergeant, you said. West Virginia, I hate West Virginia. My ex-wife is from West Virginia. I hate my ex-wife. You had a hard time in boot camp, didn't you?
Well, it was difficult. The first few weeks, obviously, the physical aspect of it is very hard, and then it becomes mentally challenging. It's but that's their job, is to essentially break you down to rebuild you. And yeah, I had that drill sergeant, but kind of was a little tougher on me. But I got through it fine, and I appreciate their hardness now because I understand what their job was.
Yeah, they're trying to get you ready. They're trying to get you ready to go through something.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, you said in your book too that you wanted a normal life. Does your life have a sense of normalcy about it?
I think so. I mean, I'm living in West Virginia. I got my bachelor's degree. Now I'm working on my master's. I don't know. I think that for me, it's as normal as can be. It's, I'm not doing anything extraordinary or out of the normal. So, I think I don't know. I think it's definitely, especially once I get past this 10-year mark where, the interviews and everything will slow down. And, I try to live it as best and normal as I can.
It's good to talk to you again. Jess Lynch. Jesse, thank you so much. Best of luck to you, and we'll talk to you again soon.